Hey guys, Professor Bill Comic Book University and Adventures of Super Sons, issue number 9. We're going to Hex World. We're going to pick up Jonah Hex. He's going to join the team, and there's going to be much booty being shot in the butt. Anyway, so let's get started on this, all right? We got Peter J. Tomasi on story and words, Scott Godlewski for pencils and inks. Colors are done by Photo Bunker, Rob Lay on letters, cover Dan Mora, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So the good, the bad, and the sons. This was a really fun issue, man. Like at one, well, I'll get to this in a moment, but this is not our Jonah Hex. It's a cyborg Jonah Hex. He's pretty much entirely a robot, if not a cyborg. He's entirely a robot. Like, he actually has some programming that's controlling him and telling him that, since he was just in this huge war, he just wanted to be free. Unfortunately, that freedom was, you can't leave this planet and you have to come back to the war if we need you. And they apparently need him. So he's trying to avoid these people in order to stay with this sort of freedom that he's in. And the programming is so strong that he can't resist it, and he doesn't want to be free because he doesn't think he's supposed to be free. Interesting. We take care of that with a bit of a double turn by the Green Lantern in Trading. Yeah, so the GLIT. We're just going to call him the Glit for now because I think that's just like such a perfect name for him. And we finish off with the idea that our world's greatest detective in training, Damian. In fact, Damian oftentimes when he's involved in the story is usually just as good, if not better, than Batman when it comes to investigative, detective work. But he realizes pretty soon, he's like, whoever made all of these worlds was strongly inspired by Earth. So at this point, I've been thinking this myself to some very, very minute degree. Why? Because, well, obviously, like, these kids just have, of all these planets out there, of all these inhabited life forms, they just happen to pick Earth for all their supervillains and they want to mimic them and whatnot. Yeah, I guess it's a comic book, so you let something like that go, right? But all these planets that they go to, they have some version of the Super Sons there. All these planets they go to, it's something that is based off of something on Earth. Now, the way that we can look at it, both internally and externally outside of the comic book, we're humans. Tomasi's a human. He's just writing the stories based on what he knows. He was in a cool haunted house one time, got scared out of his wits, and then he decides to write about it. Okay, cool, that's the writer influence. But what if he wasn't making it so much a writer influence as, I'm going to connect all these stories together somehow, instead of just the adventures of the Super Sons, the long-winded adventure, the 12-issue limited series or maxi series of the adventures of the Super Sons. Because if all these are connected, it means that someone created this world. One person being inspired by this one particular corner of the universe makes more sense than all of these planets having something to do with that one small corner of the universe. So I like that it was mentioned here, because now all of a sudden it feels like there's somebody huge behind the scenes. Allow me to move over and make room for this guy, because I am genuinely impressed that we actually got to go this long in the series before that was finally revealed. Issue number 9. We're in the home stretch at this point, dude. And all of a sudden, bang, there really is a mastermind behind all this. It's not just a bunch of Mad Lib adventures. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. So yeah, issue 10 at this point can't come soon enough. I'm hoping to find more hints and clues. I figure we'll find out by the end of issue number 11, but here's hoping. Anyway, guys, Professor Bill Comic Book University, class dismissed.